Hello and welcome to Durham. This is Durham train station and it's likely to be a key place that you'll come to and from because you can travel to Newcastle in 15 minutes or you can get to London, to Edinburgh, to York or anywhere else along the East Coast Main Line. The station has two platforms. Platform 1 goes south and platform 2 goes north. When you arrive here you can get a taxi to anywhere around the town, maybe to your college, but you can also walk into town because it's only 10 minutes away from the town centre. As you get closer to the city centre, you have to cross the River Wear. This means you get great views of the castle and the cathedral. This bridge connects you from Market Place in the town centre to North Road, which is where there's a Chinese supermarket and restaurant and a variety of other different restaurants. Welcome to Durham Market Square. Here are a number of different things that you'll find useful, and starting with Tesco. This is a place where you can buy your groceries and probably the place where you do most of your shopping. Other supermarkets are available though. Just around the corner is the post office, and this is the place where you can send mail and pick up your parcels. It's also the place where a lot of you will pick up your BRP. Just along from the post office is the indoor market. The indoor market is a place where you can find a whole variety of different things and it's well worth a look round. Around the corner from there, but still in the market square, is Boots, a place where you can pick up health related products and also pick up prescriptions if you have them. Dotted all around the marketplace we have different banks such as Lloyds, Barclays, NatWest and HSBC. Next we're going to go up to the Bailey, which is where you'll see some of your colleges. As you come from the city centre to the Bailey, you pass through Sadler Street, which is a street full of cafes and restaurants that you can come to with your friends and family. This is a great thing that you can do if you don't want to cook for the evening or at lunchtime. As you get to the top of Sadler Street, the road splits into two. This way goes to the Bailey, where the colleges are, and this way goes up to Palace Green, where you can find the castle and the cathedral. Behind me is Durham's famous cathedral. Construction began in 1093, which means the cathedral is nearly 1,000 years old. Every Durham student graduates here, and once you've done that, you can walk up the central tower, which is 60 metres high. From there, you get spectacular panoramic views of the city. We can't take you in right now, but you can come back with your friends. It's free to enter, and you can take in the architecture inside. We're now going to take you to the castle. So this is the castle. It's also known as the University College and is the oldest of the Durham's colleges, which was built in 1072. It is a Norman castle and it used to be the residence of the bishops of Durham. Recently, it was also granted UNESCO World Heritage Site status too. Behind me, you can see the window just above the castle gate. That is actually where some students live. The rest of the students live in around the castle keep or just around Palace Green here. This is Hatfield College. It is the second oldest of the university's colleges. It is the closest to the town centre and has a newly refurbished bar. Next, we're going to continue walking along the Bailey to some more colleges. So next we come to St Chad's College. This is one of the smallest of Durham colleges with only around 500 students, but it does have the largest college library in the university. So if you like books, this is the place to come and visit. Behind me is St John's College. It is made up of lots of different houses refurbished together, which makes it a bit of a maze to find your way around sometimes. But outside is a beautiful garden and lovely views of the river. Also, the formals here are free, so if you make a friend in St John's College, you can come and enjoy the formals with them for free. Behind me is St Cuthbert Society. As the name suggests, it's not actually a college, but it still functions like one. I was part of this college, but I lived at the Parsons Field site, which we'll see later. This site also has riverside tennis courts, which you can enjoy if you're a member of the college. Now we come to Prebends Bridge, which is probably one of the most famous bridges in Durham. It was built in 1778 and is a Grade 1 listed structure. From it, you can have beautiful views of the cathedral in its river setting, and on one of the ends there is a poem, so why not come and have a look and see what it says. So now we're at the River Walk, which is a fairly new part of Durham. There are a few new restaurants and also the Odeon, which is one of Durham's cinemas. So if you'd like to watch a film, this is one of the places you can go. So now we've arrived at Euston College up in Sheraton Park. Euston College is an exclusively postgraduate college, and which means you don't have to worry about undergraduates disturbing you. You also have the opportunity to have ensuite rooms and a range of other facilities that help you to have a more individual living experience. So now we're going to move on to some of the other Hill colleges. So here we are at St Mary's College. This is the first college we've come to on the Hill, and is also renowned for being one of the prettiest colleges in Durham. In 2005, the first male students were admitted, and the college is also just across the road from the science site. So if you're not a walker, this is the place to be. Across the road from St Mary's is the School of Government and International Affairs. You might have some seminars or some lectures here. So just next to the School of Government and International Affairs are these steps which lead all the way up to St Aidan's College. We made it to the top of Windmill Hill. This is where you find St Aidan's College. This college boasts some beautiful open spaces and lovely views of the city, as you can see behind me. It's a great place to come and take photos when you're all dressed up in your formal wear. Behind St Aidan's College is the renowned Durham Business School. If you take a course in business, management or in finance, you're likely to be here for all of your lectures and seminars. So here we are at Durham's newest college. It's called South College, and it has just been built this year. The students coming in this year are the first students to arrive here, and so if you're one of those students, you're writing the first pages of South College's history. So here we are at John Snow College's brand new site. It boasts modern facilities and a diverse and vibrant atmosphere. Just across the road from South College is another one of Durham's younger colleges. Founded in 2001 is Stevenson College, which was named after George Stevenson, a great inventor and social innovator. It is a modern college and only just moved from Stockton back into Durham. Next to it is Josephine Butler, which we'll take you to now. Walk around from Stevenson College, you get to a hill that takes you to the top of Josephine Butler College. Josephine Butler College is a self-catered college, which means you cook your own food in your flat with your housemates, but still get the full college experience. Just down the road from Josephine Butler College are the Durham Botanic Gardens. Unfortunately, these are closed right now, but when they open again in 2021, it's a great place to come and enjoy some peace and quiet during your study or exams. Okay, now we're at Balmoral College. It's quite a large college, which means it has the largest dining hall in the university. It also boasts a lake with some ducks on it, which students really enjoy. So coming back down the hill now, we get to Durham College, which is commonly known as Trevs. Here all the students live in the same building in hexagonal landings. It is also one of the most musical colleges in Durham. So just across the road from Trevs is Collingwood College. It is the largest college in Durham with about 1,500 students. We bumped into one of the Freps, Gabe, who will introduce the college to you.
Collingwood is indeed one of the largest colleges at Durham, and what comes with that are a lot of societies and a lot of sports. Though our main sports really are football. CCAFC, our amateur football club, is one of the largest in Europe. We've got teams ranging from A to N. We also have a lot of societies. Our biggest would be Wood Players, which is our amateur drama group. In our Mark Hillary Theatre, we also have our own dance studio, a recording studio, a brand new JCR, a brand new gym, and an amazing dining room. All of our students are catered for, so we have hot meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner, as well as brunch on the weekends, which is my personal favourite.
Just down the road from Collingwood College is Grey College. The great advantage of Grey is that it's so close to the science site. So if you end up waking up only 5 minutes before your lecture starts, you can still make it there in time. We made it to the science site. As the name suggests, this is home to the science departments. This includes natural sciences such as physics, chemistry, engineering, maths, as well as some social sciences such as anthropology, geography, psychology. On the science site is also the Bill Bryson Library, affectionately known as the Billy B. Here is a great place to study with your friends or quietly on your own. As well as this, we have the Teaching and Learning Centre and the Calman Learning Centre. These places have lecture theatres, seminar rooms and study spaces that you can work in. They have cafes which serve food as well. So just next to the Bill Bryson Library is the Palatine Centre. This is the administrative hub for the university, which is why you have to come here to register when you arrive. The other part of the building is the Durham Law School. This means that if you study law, you'll have some lectures and seminars here too. Here we are at Durham Student Union building. This building was designed by the same man who built the Sydney Opera House. In here you find information about student societies, or you can grab a coffee or some food and watch live sport in the bar. As we come down from the Students' Union, we get to Albert Riverside, also known as Elbit. Here is where lots of humanities subjects have their lectures and seminars. So if you study English, languages, or another humanities subject, you're likely to have some of your lectures and seminars here. This is Parsons Field site of St Cuthbert Society, which we saw on the Bailey earlier. Here, students live in self-catered flats. They have their own gym, and it's just a short walk to the sports centre. So just over the river from Parsons Field, we get to the School of Education. Here, we have the Education Library, also known as the Leazes Road Library, which is full of books which are more specific to education. So if you study an education course or a module, this place is going to be really useful for you. We've arrived at our final college, the College of St Hild and St Bede, often known as Hill Bede. The college has a rich culture of sport and theatre, and the Bede Film Soc has since 1962 offered 5 films a week. So if you fancy a student discounted film, here's the place to be. Thank you for joining our virtual tour of Durham. We hope you enjoyed it. We have enjoyed it, and we're really looking forward to meeting you in person soon.